television's like a voice of God, right? Like, to your subconscious mind. So when they hold back for so long on saying, the F word live on TV, it's so your subconscious mind then pays very close attention when it is used on live TV by someone in power, right? And it's because, it's to brainwash you into thinking that all this stuff is not completely planned out by all countries involved, right? So you keep thinking that it's all random and it's all chaotic, but it's not. It's all planned out by the Freemasonic Order and all the groups that they're linked to in other countries, right?
Right.
And that's what's going on, right? So he says, they don't know what the fuck they're doing, right? All mad, right? His persona, his ego is speaking, right? Satan's speaking through him. And then the whole world sees this and they're like, oh shit, right? Like what's he gonna do next, kind of a thing, because he just did this out of nowhere, right? So, and it's like, it's almost as if your subconscious mind, and all religions have taught you the same thing, right? So your subconscious mind knows the script of reality before it happens. So when you see it happening, if you're really close with God, you'll understand what's going on, right? And it's like, he says that, and then it brainwashes everyone, right? Everyone is all of a sudden like, oh, we gotta really pay close attention what this guy's about to do, right? But at the same time, it also seeps into your mind like the foundation that this is really real. This is really happening. This is sparking World War III, and that's the end of all things. And that's it's like pushing in your mind. And but at the same time, it's like the ceasefire thing, and they both agree to it, and they both break it within 24 hours. It's bullshit. It's a part of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, in Australian TV, it showed them on the YouTube is Sky News Australia. You got that channel.
Yeah.
Anyway, moderator comes on TV and he's talking about Iran in the States, and it showed, I guess, their parliament, which looks like, no doubt, if it's not damaged, it could be underground or something. And it's all like curved like this, like the UN Security Council, the same way it's curved, all the seats and everything. And then they got the head guys up there and the pictures of the Khomeinis on either side of them or whatever. And they're all standing up there. Well, I guess a lot of the head guys, and they got the white turbans on. And they're freaking lighting up a freaking American flag, and as it burns, the guy's holding it like this, and it drops, and they all freaking stomp on it.
Yeah.
So you see, that's Australia's point of view, right?
Well, it's the world, right? Like, it doesn't matter what country it's coming from. If you're seeing it, it's in social media, it's reaching everyone, right? They lie about the numbers of how many people watch different things, to make it believable and stuff like that, fit their narrative better. But, Israel will never stop killing other races of people, and the people in Gaza are the closest people to them. It's the children of Satan, you know what I mean? Like they will never stop doing it. And when I think about it, it's like they only fucking don't like war because they can't take the bodies back. You know what I mean? Like when they when you kill someone in war, it's like you leave that person there. But when they kill someone in secret, they fucking consume that shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, especially in America, the rabbis and stuff, the really big Jewish people, in New York and things like that, they'll pay poor people, you know, people on the street, people thinking they're going to make it big if they just connect with that one rich dude, and they pay him to kidnap children for them, you know, and then they eventually bring the children to the basements of the synagogue, and they fucking hang them upside down just like they do the goats, and they cut their throat, and they drain them of the blood, and they mix the blood in with their matzah balls on Passover, right? And then the body ends up getting sold to a fucking boning facility that another Jewish person owns, and they know each other, and it's all good, and then it ends up in McDonald's food because it's all owned by Jewish people too, right? And they'll sell the flesh of your children back to you to eat, because that's what pigs do, right?
Yeah.
And we're no different than that to them, and that's the truth, right? That's the only reason why they don't like doing this, is because, you know, it's like a waste of fucking blood.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know, I've never changed my view on this, and I never will. Like, they're the most evil on earth. They've always been. And when you watch videos of their civilians talking about what's going on, it's like, yeah, no, they're all the same. There's no difference between the civilian population and the military population in Israel. They're the same mentality.
Mm-hmm.
Kill everybody else. They're just animals. Doesn't matter. Like, fuck them. You know? Like, and that's the thing, though. It's like, and then you got the other side is very passionate about their religion and everything, and they're gung-ho on fucking standing their ground, and then you have the U.S. playing on that, you know? And it's, you know, and then you have the Masonic Order playing on all three. You know, and fucking Donald Trump is the golden arch. You know what I mean? The highest level Freemason there could ever be. He's the fucking Grand Master Wizard. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Grand Master of Worship. You know, why do you think he put himself in all those movies and ads over the last 50 years? You know, he's in everyone's mind, and now he's got control of everyone's mind. It's
Yeah, and the press secretary came out and said, as you know, he's President Trump is a master chess player.
of course he is.
Of course he is. So people are going around saying he's stupid and everything.
That's the thing, that people get mistaken with arrogance with power. There's a very thin line, but there is a line. You know, once you get to that level of understanding, and then you have people backing you, and you have unlimited funds to do anything you want. You know, he's most likely like a time traveler. You know what I mean? Like, his uncle had the patents from Tesla. He's got the fucking money. He's now got the power. You know, he's got. It's like I'm not knocking that out as a possibility. That he's just jumping back and forth, making better decisions, and we have no idea.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, it's crazy ass shit. You can't trust nothing no more.
No.
You know, but especially don't trust fucking news, because whatever they're telling you, it's because they want you to fucking believe it, and that's it.
Yeah.
You know.